that's kind of where my head went, and then flew down Tuesday night. Woke up Wednesday morning, did the physical, and got out onto the practice field meetings and just trying to catch up on everything now. So it's been a whirlwind. It's been a lot of highs and lows in these past couple of days, because you never want to get traded from the team that you get drafted by and started your career with. But at the end of the day, man, God has a bigger plan than I could ever imagine. So I'm glad I'm here now.
God has a bigger plan than I could ever imagine. Bradley Chubb said it, not me. Did you miss it? If so, listen again.
At the end of the day, man, God has a bigger plan than I could ever imagine.
Are you starting to see the nucleus of this Miami Dolphins team culture? Are you just going to sit there and deny it? Does it make you feel uncomfortable? Does it make you want to unsubscribe from my channel because I'm highlighting it? I get comment after comment from people who tell me to stop bringing up the ginormous elephant in the room. But I'm not the one bringing it up. The players are. It's obvious to anyone that actually wants to see that this Miami Dolphins organization is all about bringing players together that are also good people. You know, players that mesh well together, that are upstanding in the community. That's the kind of player that the Miami Dolphins want. And the nucleus of this team is grounded in Christianity. That may be why the media has such a big problem with the Miami Dolphins. Tua, Tyreek, and now Bradley Chubb, it's now becoming readily apparent what this team is going to be all about. And there's probably more players. Undoubtedly there's more. I know there's more.
The NFL is obviously pretty crazy. There's a lot to it, there's a lot going on, and I love every second of it. But for me, it's such a mental break and relief just to be able to come out here and get an escape and just be back in some peace and quiet. I think a lot of times people get very stuck in the screens and stuck inside a lot, and just don't learn to look at all God's created and what's available to us. So we're actually starting a foundation shortly that we're going to do to help youth, disabled youth, kids, just help get people outdoors.
Did you hear what Zach Sealer just said? If this stuff bothers you, then brace yourself, because there's going to be a lot more players opening up about their faith. They're going to begin to feel a lot more comfortable professing it. So stop bothering me about making videos about it. It's news. I'm not making this up. The players themselves are openly professing it. If you have a problem, take it up with them. I'm just reporting on what they are saying. And I realize I'm probably the only person pointing this out to you. I know the media may not be saying this. Let me change that. I do know the media sees this. They're in the press conferences. They just can't talk about it. I know other Dolphins YouTubers see it, but they won't talk about it either. It has to make you wonder why. Why won't anybody talk about what these guys are openly saying? Maybe because some people don't know that the composition of a winning team goes way beyond the field of play.
It's a blessing, it's an honor. I'm excited to get this thing going.
Good teams are comprised of and led by good people. For instance, the Chubb family runs a foundation back in Georgia where they help kids and families. This is written in big text on the Chubb Foundation website. Quote, "For everyone to whom much is given, from him much will be required." Luke 12:48. In case you don't know, that's from a book called the Bible, and it's actually from one of the Gospels. I didn't say it at a press conference. I didn't write it on a website. He did. At some point, people need to understand that this team is on a mission. The more they succeed and more they face adversity, the more revealing this is all going to become. These guys are leaders of the team. They are leading by example. And I believe that these guys are also fishers of men, and that's why Bradley Chubb is here. By the way, you might want to go look up fishers of men. Google it. It's another term from this book called the Bible. He said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." Matthew 4:19. Man, I love this team and where we're headed. And to think some of y'all wanted Deshaun Watson down here. Oh my God, that's nuts. So I'm getting ready for my big live broadcast tomorrow as the Dolphins face the Chicago Bears. If you want to join me, click right here and get notified when I go live. Talk to you soon. Bless you, and fins up.
At the end of the day, man, God has a bigger plan than I could ever imagine.
Is anybody catching on to this Barry guy?